Hey guys, my name is Mr. Costu, and this is going to be my video on place value. So as you can see on my board, I have it set up by my different place values. We start with our thousands, which are the biggest, and then we move into our hundreds, our tens, and our smallest, which is our ones. Okay. As you notice, the thousands look a lot bigger than some of the other ones. The hundreds, a little smaller, the tens, a little bit smaller, and the ones the smallest. So we're just going to go through each one and see how many of each that we have. So if we look at our thousands, I only have one here, this one box. So I can just write that as we have 1,000, okay? Moving over to the next one, you'll notice that I have two of these hundreds. So I have 200s. As we continue to our tens, we'll count those as well. And it seems like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. So we'll put a 5 in our tens place. And finally, we get down to our ones, where I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. All right. So up on the board here, we have 1,000, 200s, 5 tens, and 7 ones. Well, at first glance, 1 seems like it's the smallest number on the board. But it's in the thousands place, so what does that mean? Well, if we take a look, this is 1 unit cube. It's pretty small. If we look at our different place values, it tells us how many of this unit cube we have in each space. So if we start over here, we have 7 ones. So if I take a look, this is what 7 ones looks like. And we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 ones. Now, 7 might be the biggest digit up on my board right now, but because of its place value, it's actually the smallest number. Let's go to the next one. We have 5 tens. Well, what does 5 tens look like? 5 tens look something like this, okay? I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 of those unit cubes here. So even though 5 is smaller than 7, because it's in my tens place, that means that I have 5 tens. 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5 tens, which we know is 50. Let's continue to our next place value, which is a 2. Now 2 is smaller than 5 and 7, but it's in our hundreds place, so what does that mean? Well, it means that I have 100 cubes, and I have 200 cubes. Well, 200 is a lot bigger than 50, and it's a lot bigger than 7. So 200 is going to be a lot bigger. And then finally, we get to the big guy, our thousands. Now, we took a look at that little cube at the beginning, and it was pretty small, okay? This has 1,000 of those tiny cubes inside of it. So even though I only have a 1 in my thousands place, there are a lot of cubes in here. 1,000 to be exact. So when I actually look at these numbers and how much they're worth, over here, that 1 actually stands for 1,000. That's a lot. Let's go to the next one. We have 2, but it's 200s. So it's actually the number 200. Let's go to our tens. We have 5 of them here, and like we counted before, 5, 10, 15, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we have 50 unit cubes here, and as you can see, this is our ones. We only have 7 here, so that's actually just going to stay 7. All right, so what do we do with this? Well, we have our different place values, and we can put them all together. So if I added 1,000 plus 200 plus 50 plus 7, I would end up with the number 1,257. So this is just a quick explanation of what my place values actually stand for. We're going to be using this to add, subtract, and compare numbers. So good luck.